Nothing on us. Nothing on us. Nothing on us. Nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us. Nothing on us. Nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Yo, the story arc if it don't involve no matriarch. Some mothers work from the ground up, they craft in air like ATR with the butterfly sleeves. Naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako bulok na sistema, kurakot sa pera, bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness. They putting these in the office. Oh, you thinking you're schooling, but you lost cause you best see the boss while atop this. But look at my ate, she moving so cold. Can't hold a candle to her when she glow. Flick at the wrist with the ilaw she hold. Panago sa ilaw she.
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. Introducing the starting five for your Pelicans. At guard, 6 foot. No.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hulk just about.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for New Orleans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum, and it's Alvarado in at the 2. McCollum finds Ingram. Here's Valanciunas.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the basket by McCollum.
Outsmarting the defense, CJ manages to get the rock and put it back.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Alvarado. Offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley feeling it out over Alvarado. Out to Conley. There's the pass to McDaniels. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Conley left side. Passes to McDaniels. He kicks it to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And finished off by McDaniels.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Down low. Here's Williamson. That shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The feed to Gobert. Over Valanciunas. The putback. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Towns trying to get open. The offensive rebound. Missed it, even after all those chances. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Williamson right side.
2 minutes.
It's McCollum on the wing. Over Conley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Minnesota in the lead. Uncovered. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Here's Alvarado. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Nice pass. You see the point guard skills. Ingram running the show.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Over McCollum. Misses off the left iron.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Count that one.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum. Not letting the defense bother him at all.
Here is Edwards. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Mr. Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. That's a 2 from Towns. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And the pass to Williamson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
So simple for Zion to use his body to shield defenders in traffic.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Cullen passes to Williamson. Valanciunas, good. 6 points for Valanciunas.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Here's Edwards. Count that bucket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Conley. And finished off by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pelicans lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
The Timberwolves, 13. Pelican fans, here's your
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Alvarado in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Nancy's checked in for Valanciunas. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin. Out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Towns kicks to Milton. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Daniels. Nance with it. Picked up by Edwards.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Passes it to Towns. Over Williamson. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anderson.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Daniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
You got to love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Timberwolves leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here is New Orleans. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Towns with the steal. Pass to Edwards. The pass to Reed. Nance gets the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Anderson, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Shake Milton. This is it to Reed. And here is Conley. Pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Ingram up top. McDaniels defender. And it's Ingram missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Conley dishes to McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Alvarado. Ingram passes to Williamson. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Dishes it to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You watch. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lead just because you're ahead.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans? And that'll do it for us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert.
Timberwolves.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. No good on that one. Pelicans trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
So it's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. And there's the pass to Gobert. Some solid defense from Ingram. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Ingram. No good. Shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Bounce pass Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Outside Conley. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Alvarado. Gets Ingram atop the key. Pass to McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Towns. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Ingram. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Nice D from Valanciunas. Pelicans trailed by 6. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Edwards hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 7 points.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4. It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Edwards. Noel, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Right side, Conley. The pass to Gobert. 1:22 left here in the 3rd quarter. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Here's Noel. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No good from Valanciunas. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. He gets that one. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Pelicans shooting under 40% all in all for the game. McCollum with the bounce pass. Now here's Ingram. McDaniel's defending. Right side, Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. That's 7 points for Conley.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends. And you're
road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Alvarado. Can they get it? Here's Valanciunas. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Valanciunas has got 7 points here in this quarter. Ingram passes to McCollum. He squares up and sinks it. Here's Gobert. No good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead, up by 12. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Murphy in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Edwards. Bucket is good.
Anthony.
And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now Murphy. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. And the shot falls short this time. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush, there's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Driving the lane over Murphy. Hits the jump hook. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Conley with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Minnesota?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Hawkins checked in for Hernan Gomez.
Atlanta for your Pelicans, Hawkins.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Over Murphy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Karl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Towns drops them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's Ingram on the wing. Now the pass to Hawkins. Now the dish to McCollum. Passes to Murphy. Clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Conley. Murphy against Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shot, high post. That's good on the jump shot.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Noel passes to Milton. Here's Noel. Back to Milton. Five on the clock. Pass to Miller from outside the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Kicks it out to Jones. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Reed with the block. And here is Milton. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes it to Noel. And here is Milton. Noel, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Feeds to Nance. The layup off target. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.